all that.
Nah,
So,
it's all good, nigga. All
Appreciate it.
good.
Yeah.
I got your
So,
name
yeah.
Jabari.
You say what?
Your name Jabari.
Yeah, man.
I got a nephew named Jabari. That's a good name, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Shit, bravery, man. Some warrior shit, bro.
Talk about it.
For sure. Yeah. So yeah, man, we gonna jump straight into it. So how's musically, like how has everything been for you with with COVID and all that shit starting off last year to the world opening back up now? You know what I'm saying? Everybody back active and all that. How was like the recording process been for you with with you tapping in with everything?
Recording, I was good. Like the pandemic ain't really affect my actual like making music. It just stopped the shows. It stopped the track, kind of stopped the movement. You know what I mean? So,
right.
But musically, just recording shit, I was able to knock out maybe 2-3 projects during the pandemic. I was really recording more than ever because I ain't have all them clubs. I ain't have all them, festivals and shit.
And everybody was tucked away and shit. Yeah.
It wasn't nothing. And if you was in New York during that shit was a ghost town. So I spent all my nights in I just go to the studio.
For sure, man.
The whole 2020, I was in the studio.
So HOFFA clearly being one of those projects, that you was working on. For now, I probably heard the album about close to 3 times now. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like you and Fry, like y'all chemistry is there. Like I hear it on every record. And with me being like having been a fan of yours since I want to say like around 2012 or 13 or some shit. This is probably some of your best work that I done heard to date. You know what I'm saying? So how did y'all link? Like how did that come about? And when was the moment when you was like, all right, I need to fuck with this nigga on this? You know what I'm saying?
Right. We did a joint. I want to say, I don't want to say the wrong project. I think it was Kyrie Chanel. I believe so. But I got a record called Maneuver with French Montana.
Yeah,
that was the first shit. That was the first shit he did for me. And we've been in touch since then. But I just been, ripping and running, getting with this producer, that producer, this artist, that artist. And maybe top of last year, like March last year, we was talking, you know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, let's put some shit together.
Mm-hmm.
I said, send me some. Matter of fact, I just hit him out the blue, like, yo, send me a pack. I'm in the studio, send me a pack. And I think maybe one of the beats out the pack he sent me, I recorded on that night with my boy, my brother Shooter. He passed, but that's the song that song is on the album. It's called Yeah I Know. But yeah, that was the first shit I did. Maybe like March or April 2020. Then after that shit, I just kept we stayed in touch. I said, yo, send me, just keep flooding me. And then once I had maybe 4 or 5 songs, I ended up going to his studio in Brooklyn. And then from there, it was on. We was locked all the way in.
It was up. Yeah. I can hear it because I'm listening to it. I'm like, yo, this shit tough as fucking. With me being like a huge fan of Harry for years, you know what I'm saying, since I was in like high school and shit.
Right.
I've known him to bring the best out of anybody who he working with, especially on like full-length projects and shit or mixtapes or whatever. So when you was making HOFFA, did you feel like that you was up in a different element or up in a different bag with it?
Yeah, 100%. You know what I feel like? I'm a big fan of the whole of the mob shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, history of it, how they came from Sicily, how they came over, just the whole everything. Then my actual grandfather, and I got put onto this like later, but my mother's father, God bless his soul, he ran the union in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the union niggas during the whole reign of HOFFA, when HOFFA was like the god of the union.
Yeah, top dog. Yeah.
Getting everybody jobs and shit like that in Louisiana. So I didn't know that I had anything like any family or nothing connected to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga knew this. My grandfather knew Jimmy HOFFA. My mom's put me on. My aunt, they put me on. Like, he knew.
Damn.
Word. You know what I'm saying? But there was some union shit. Like, you know what I mean? Not to say my grandfather was down with the mob or nothing like that. He knew him with some business.
Yeah.
But just that whole history of that shit always intrigued me. And I feel like the youth today, like I feel like my fan base is mixed. I got a lot of older niggas. I'm 33. I got my age and older. that, you know what I mean, be like, yo, he remind me of this era or whatever. Then I got the youngins that's in tune with me too, because I fuck with a lot of the younger artists as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of them not even in tune with none of that. HOFFA, none of that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I just felt like I'm gonna put my own spin on it. And Fraud was the perfect motherfucker to do that with. As far as
definitely was.
Inserts, he really did his homework and got authentic footage from HOFFA. You know what I mean? Put that shit on the songs. Like, that was shit he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And then once we figured out, once we was like maybe 5 songs in, I was like, nah, we gotta do the whole album. Right? I just want you to do
it's only right, you know what I'm saying? Because then like the whole joint is just cinematic, you know what I'm saying? Just from the intro to the outro, you know what I'm saying? You and Spitter on there, y'all trade bars and shit. It was like, you know, like the whole album is like you can visually see the shit and you can feel it, you know. And that's one thing that I would, in my personal opinion, feel like that a lot of artists is lacking these days with their projects and shit that they just putting out, you know what I'm saying? Right. But so you are really like one of the few artists that I like pay attention to and that I fuck with that actually, you know, like the quality is there. You know what I'm saying? And then you also like you not like you never been the type from what I see, you know what I'm saying, the nigga to chase hits or viral moments and all that extra social media shit and all that. You feel me? Like you really here for the longevity of everything. So, you know, it's just like just listening just to the album, you can hear it and you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shit. And I definitely that's really an album that I could hear y'all doing like a part 2 for. You know what I'm saying? Like just making it a, you know.
We already started the sequel on that shit. That was like mandatory because honestly, this is the first project. Like when I first got with Nas, you know, I came out how I came out.
Mm-hmm.
They loved it. I got the respect. I got respect from damn near every artist in this shit. Then I got with Def Jam. Def Jam telling me, yo, you need these certain type of records. We need these Chris Browns, these other. We need these records. Yeah. And I kind of lost touch with what got me in this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The first project, I feel like I tapped back into me, the shit I like to do. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking about is this gonna make it on the radio? Are they gonna play? I wasn't caring about none of that shit. I just wanted to make shit I knew I was gonna love, and that, you know what I mean? My core fan base would love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's really the type of shit that lasts too. You know what I'm saying? Just like
it
that.
Lasts longer because a nigga could tell when you trying some shit that ain't you.
Hell yeah, clear as day, clear as day.
10 years, you know, that ain't East. That ain't what he do.
Right.
You know? So I wanted to give my fans, the streets, new fans, whoever in tune with it. I feel like I got a good following right now with people that's gonna tap in. I wanted to bring it because it'd be a lot of people, especially with the Wu-Tang shit.
Yeah.
That a lot of new motherfuckers to my table.
Right.
So to remind them, you know what I mean? How I really give it up, how I really rap type of shit. Hey, you know what I mean? So I kind of left the commercial shit, came back to what I know, and we gonna roll like that. You know what I'm saying?
You're right though with that shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, with anything in life, like you just need a healthy balance with shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it's good to, you know what I'm saying, like you had a commercial joints, you had the shit just for the radio, shit like that, cool. But just like you said, just sticking back to what got you up in this shit and your core fan base motherfuckers that's been with you when before you was who you are today, you know, like you always gotta look out for them, you know what I'm saying?
It was more so really for, I know a lot of people over the years been saying, yo, work with Fraud, get with Harry Fraud, get with Harry Fraud. So when I did that, I'm like, you know what? I gotta talk to them. I gotta, it's them same motherfuckers that been dying for us to even collab. Let's do something for them. You know what I'm saying? And that fuck around be one of, like you just said, that'd be one of my best projects just because of the mindset I approached it with. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be all over the place. We caught a quarter zone and zone.
I would, hey, bro. Trying to tell you, man, like the way that y'all was like flowing on that shit, like the pockets you hitting all that. I'm listening like, oh yeah, this was carefully, you know what I'm saying, like well orchestrated and shit. Like this definitely gonna be something like this. This is something that's gonna be up in your class, that I would consider a classic from yours, like 20 years from now. You know what I'm saying? My grandkids and shit, they ask me who Dave East is. Shit, I'm playing HOFFA. You know what I'm saying? And letting that big bitch rap on Saturday morning, cleaning up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those.
The first one I'm doing a vinyl with. You know?
Oh yeah, like, it's only right.
I'm gonna do vinyl. I really want to bring back this shit. He fall in love with rap with my own project. So vinyl, little short film with the shit, all of that. We're doing all that with this joint.
Man, hey, shit, I'm proud of y'all did this with this because I feel like this is a album that's gonna make a statement. Like this is your like a statement album for everybody who been sleeping on you, who been, you know what I'm saying, oh Dave V shit, he alright, he ain't woo woo. This your nigga I'm here album. It's type shit, you know. So do you feel like that because I know over the past maybe about 5 to 7 years, I've been finding myself up here in like Chicago and all this shit. Like I've been putting on people to your music and shit because a lot of people still today haven't even heard of you. So it's like surprisingly. And then when I hear that shit, I'm like, how the fuck is that possible? I'm all right. So I spend them something, they like, oh, yeah, shit dope sell, whatever. So do you feel like that you like you slept on as an artist, or do like that shit like it really don't like bother you or whatever?
No, I just feel like I'm mainstream. Like I feel like it ain't all the way mainstream, but it's some motherfuckers know. You know what I mean? They know what's going on with me. Ain't a America I go to or outside of America, they ain't in tune. You know what I mean? I just feel like
shit.
Everybody. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it.
If you know, hey, shit. If you know, you know. Simple as that. You hear me?
I feel like the acting shit made me more known or more of a household. You know what I mean? Niggas got more in tune with that. Oh, that the nigga play Method Man, but the rap, if you know, you know.
Yeah, facts, man.
New York City, no. The East Coast,
no. Oh yeah, hell yeah, definitely.
LA, like most of the major cities I go to, they're in tune. A lot of the small ones. I mean, like, so it's to each his own.
I feel it, man. Shit. So with this being your sophomore album, right? So what was your angle or your MO? Like just going into this one when you figured out that like you said after about 5 records, then you just like fuck it, we might as well just go ahead and do an LP, whatever. What was your you know what I'm saying, like your MO going into it, like for what you wanted to give us?
I wanted to write it. Like Karma 3, I ain't right. Beloved, I ain't right. Like I had gotten this own fucking with Styles where I stopped writing for like 2, 3 years. I wasn't writing nothing down. And coming into this shit, I used to write everything in my phone, notebooks. I just write all day. So this is the first project I did in maybe 2, 3 years that I sat down and wrote this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like just with me, whenever I write, I'm a little more
conscious of shit. You more like more anal with shit.
A little more. I'm just a little more conscious of what the fuck I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about or the topic I'm trying to stick on, shit like that.
For sure. So with the features, like were they like handpicked? Because I know you got, you know what I'm saying, like what shit with Herb, Benny, you know what I'm saying, Spitter, Fringe, Jim Jones, all of them, you know what I'm saying, like those like those features seem like they was strategically placed, like where they was placed and shit, and you know what I'm saying, and everything worked together, you know. So
them is niggas that wasn't hard to. We respect each other's shit, so it was like it wasn't like a reach out and you got to wait forever to get contacted back. It wasn't none of that. It was like got personal relationships with each one of them artists, so it was just I'm putting this shit together with Fraud. They already did shit with Fraud, most of them. So it was easy to kind of just put that together and it fit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to work with everybody. You know what I mean? So all the niggas on that shit, I'm fans of their shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah, so with those, I know me personally, my favorite 2 joints on that is I had them on repeat since like the past few days or whatever, Diamonds and the Product and shit. You know what I'm saying? Those two joints right there, like the whole album solid as fuck, you know. But those 2 joints is like I don't even know just what it is about them. Like, but those two joints that stand out to me is every time. You know what I'm saying? So did like do you feel like? Well, no, I'm gonna ask you this. What's your favorite joint on there and why?
Probably yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, that shit.
I, that's all I did with my brother, so that one hold a little deeper meaning to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
We passed. That was the last record we got to do. We didn't even get to do the video or nothing, but probably yeah, I know. I'm a shooter.
Was those so was that the record that you know you writing it? Was you like, all right, like this gonna be, you know, like this gonna be it? Like did you ever feel like that with any record that you was writing on that? Like, yeah, this about to be the one that motherfuckers gonna like. This is like they gonna fuck with this one, you know?
The product.
Rock guy, yeah, because
I did that shit because I said one of the, like I love the joints with the features, but the shit like I feel like a lot of times when you know you're putting a feature on it, it kind of is almost like a crutch a little bit. It's kind of like
yeah. I feel that.
I'm saving that second verse for such and such. But when I'm thinking about the first verse, the hook, the second verse, it just pushed me more. So that's why that's how that. Once I did the product, I'm like, oh nah, we gotta make an album, bro. Because like if this is the sound that me and you got by myself with just you, just me and you, before we get any features involved, this shit gonna sound good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that one Diamond 60 for the lawyer, them is all shit with just me. You know what I'm saying? Just another rapper. I did all them before we even thought about getting any features on this shit. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, shit. That honestly, shit, product, that's damn near like probably my top 5 joint of yours now. Shit, whole time, you know what I'm saying? But
that's gonna go up.
Like I can hear that shit in the shit clubs and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like just riding around, cruising and shit, you riding, like, yeah, that's definitely like a summer joint. I can hear like kickbacks, gloves and shit, like you working, you need some motivation for something, turn on the product and motherfuckers gone. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Yeah. But so do you gonna do a tour for it, or you ain't even thought about it yet?
Yeah, we're gonna do a tour. We were just talking about putting a tour together. I'm gonna do a tour for that shit. Hell yeah. We got the merch and all that.
Bet.
We're gonna drop the vinyl. I'm gonna do a pop. I think I got a pop up in Boston this weekend for that shit, like the release and all that.
All right, cool shit.
But hell yeah, tour, vinyl, merch, the whole 9, you know what I'm saying?
I hope y'all got Chicago up on there, man.
Yeah, we coming to the shot, Herbo on that thing. I gotta slide through the rack.
Yeah, man, shit. I gotta shit as fuck with you, man. For real.
Gotta slide through the rack.
Definitely shit. So what's next for you though? Because I know you got the acting and shit like going on. Like what's next for Dave East?
Shit, more music, more roles. I just got two more roles for 2 films. They were supposed to film end of this year. I got the Beloved 2 coming with Styles P.
Ooh.
I got my album with Def Jam. I got some shit in the works. right now. I'm filming a movie that I wrote, you know, my own. I wrote the shit, you know what I mean? So
that shit dope as hell, man. It's like, I mean, shit, it's good to see that you know what I'm saying, like you got your hands in different pots and shit, and you just not like you got the music going on, but you a businessman, you got the movies going on, you got, you know, script writing and everything else. So
I do more than just the rap. I feel like the rap was gonna get me in this shit. Right. I know I could spit with most people, but once I get in and I'm rapping and what else can I do? You know what I mean? So I got more ideas than just rap, so I just wanted to apply that shit, and it's been working out from clothes to all kind of shit.
Yes, sir.